Have an open mind, and because of your voice and the opinions of everybody, is that we are the country that we are. Okay, so do remember that. And with that, I'm going to leave you with a video, and you'll see a little bit of what we do here at the WHINSEC. Sorry, I didn't bring popcorn.
If we're so proud of these students, number one, why won't you release the names of the students? And number two, why don't you follow these students after they leave this school and find out exactly what they're doing?
These are important issues, and
I submit that transparency is what you're seeing now. You can come here, you can see what we do. Knowing the names of individuals who have been here tells you nothing about the Institute itself.
And if you are thoroughly transparent, how come then when we did interpret what was on the board and it was brought up, they were told to erase it so that we could no longer see what they were being taught in the classroom?
I have no idea, because I wasn't there.
One of the majors sitting at the desk
Yeah.
yelled to the other individuals in the class to erase what we were looking at on the board, the question regarding Islamism.
And when they graduate this school, they go and do these mass genocides, but they didn't do them before they got into school. Can you explain that?
That's not true. Not since
not true?
WHINSEC has been created. I mean, how can you report a genocide? Tell me one. Since 2001.
The military in Colombia displaced people from their homes in the border.
If you're right, which I might say yes, that's right, but did this school do it, or did their policy do it? This is getting into a very complex issue.
Excuse me, let's take one more question.
Yes.
I'm watching that picture of some graduates with presidential candidate from Honduras. Can you please explain us what happened in Honduras in 2009?
Yeah, okay, what happened was that the president wanted to become some kind of dictator, you know, and their armed forces started to protect the democracy, right, and their own constitution. They threw him out. They didn't kill him.
They kidnapped him from his home.
They threw him out. You know, you want to say kidnap, you know, strong word, but they threw him out. You know.
They went into his home and they kidnapped the president of Honduras.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion?
Hold on. Okay, but you know, so you rather have somebody that is gonna, you know, I don't know, a dictator.
No, he was democratically elected. The people elect him.
Well, anyway, all right. So I teach. Okay.
Please, thank you for coming, and if you get an opportunity to please come again on a normal work day when you could see whatever you like. We won't do this discussion. We'll let you go to class and so forth.
I feel like when they said like you can't prove a positive, and I feel like that's not necessarily true.
Whenever we were asking for something positive, they were saying we can't say anything positive or negative. We can't tell. So then what's the point of having a school that doesn't have any real result?
I think that the 998 lives that have been terminated due to these graduates is proof enough of negatives that have happened.
The most profound thing for me was the striking contradictions between what we saw in the classroom and what representatives stated was like their mission and their curriculum.
I feel like all of the answers, like we saw today, are very scripted, and we don't always get the honest truth.
Yeah, I got you. No. All right. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind not filming any of these discussions, that's all right. We're going to have some honest, discussions. It's better not to have it on film.